And it's the High Flyers starting this one out.
Well, the drama setting the scene for tonight's game. It's MP going up against the team he didn't pick when he joined the club circuit.
Three-pointer.
Steven, bisa na po.
And it's MP missing. Union Elite with the ball. And taking the floor for Union Elite, it'll be Lou Diaz running the show from the point. Here's Braden Harris at power forward. Finally, Drew Robert holding down the center spot. The starting five for the High Flyers. MP runs the show at the one. Devontae Mills is the two guard. Nathan O'Neal and Ben Gove. And the man in the middle is Liam Callahan. Now here's Bird. Down low.
I mean, you meet guys that are slow guys.
Fades away. A nice shot from Harris. Coach Weber and Coach Troy both thought MP was destined for their rosters.
Well, look, he couldn't play for both of them. So at the end of the day, he had to make a business decision. No animosity, but I'm sure this team would like to prove to MP that he made the wrong choice.
And the star for this Union Elite team is Brandon Harris, a fantastic big man who can score from anywhere.
Harris is one of the most efficient and focused players you'll find on the court. And it's funny, I actually think MP would have complemented Harris's game perfectly if MP had chosen Union Elite.
Out to the wing, shot clock at 2. Mitchell's shot is off. Pass to Brock. MP. Here's Gov. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
I like the aggressiveness there from Gov near the bucket.
Outside Diaz. And here's Harris. The shake. And the layup is up and in.
What handles? He broke down the D, down all the way to the ground with that move.
And over the course of this WCBL season, we've seen some great growth from MP.
Indeed, there's been a level of maturity that's come along with his game, not only with his footwork and his basketball IQ, but with how he really carries himself. That's a break for the D. He's not the guy to leave open out there on the perimeter.
Yeah, that's a breakdown, plain and simple, but they got away with it.
Now here's Diaz. Mitchell on the wing. To the paint. Here's Robert. Nice D from Leon Callahan.
He makes a courageous attempt to get inside, but the defense forms a wall and he can't get past.
Another miss by MP.
This is a quarter I'm sure he'd rather forget.
Yeah, he needs to put this one behind him and move on. Also, make some fresh adjustments.
And that one's good. It's Diaz.
Ooh, that was like a Dre Hugo signature mid-range shot. Nice form on the jumper by Diaz.
And as we've mentioned earlier, a bit of a vendetta of sorts against MP in this one, albeit it's in good spirits. But in games like this, tensions can run high, especially early on.
And hopefully no one's trying to make a point and let it get out of hand here. Emotions might be elevated, but prove your point on the court with your play.
And here's MP on the outside. Gets it to go from long range.
Strong feed to set up the easy look. Those fundamental plays will win Brock points with the coaches in the stands.
And Harris gets it to go.
A reliable scorer. He is such an asset for his team.
Outside MP. And the High Flyers, another triple.
Big mistake. Obviously a defensive lapse there, as he is automatic from deep if you leave him wide open.
Shoots from the elbow. Diaz off the mark. A one-on-one situation. It's MP. Yes, and it's Brock picking up the assist.
Playing with his head up, locates his teammate, gets him the rock.
Down low.
Oh, okay, no, you talking about it.
Time pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And although he is a guard, Diaz, he's not bashful. He's trying his luck inside, and with these results, you see why he goes in there.
The defense allowed him to get to his spot. High efficiency offense in the paint.
And as always,
Well, to no one's surprise, MP has certainly turned some heads with his play this season. But I imagine they're also here to check out Mills and Harris. What a smart use of the height mismatch. He goes right over the defender and lays it in.
and there's the call.
Substitution for High Flyers.
And here's MP on the outside. No luck again, just 3 of 10 with that miss. Pass now to Harris. And he loves it up towards the rim. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it home.
Oh, terrific job to go up and get that one. Nice hands. Harris with an agile move for a big fella.
And here's MP on the outside. Gets the 3-ball to go.
D's got to do a little better. That's a high percentage shot if they don't get right in his face.
And even though a lot of these players are competing against each other, odds are pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half of play. Union Elite on top. They're up by 5. And we step aside now for a short break. Stay with us. Welcome back for the second half as MP leads the High Flyers against Brandon Harris and the Union Elite. You watch games like this one, guys, you see the skill and the talent that the up-and-coming players have today. It's quite impressive.
No question about it. Basketball is in good hands for future generations because what kids like this do on the court at such an early stage of their development, really, it's miles ahead of where we were just a few decades ago.
Offensive rebound. What a nice shot by Callahan.
Well, it's tough to try to keep the gigantic Callahan off the glass at all. Sometimes he's just going to overpower you.
Mitchell outside. Bird outside. Diaz covered by MP. Clock at 4. The 3 from Harris. Hauled in by High Flyers.
He can do that, just couldn't connect this time.
Too much daylight for a shooter of his caliber.
Nice offensive awareness to exploit the lack of coverage.
And as we've watched all of these players over the course of the season, you can see what they've really added to their individual games.
Well, the focus for each of these teams, Joe, is to try and get the most out of each one of these players. They've all improved for sure, and some more than others, but I'm extremely impressed with the strides that MP has made.
Pass to Gov. Now here's MP. To the inside. Goes up and lays it in, nice and easy.
Great distribution. That pass was right on the money.
Union Elite leading this one. Outside Diaz. Bird back to Diaz. That one's off, still out of sync. Here's MP. Yes, and it's Brock picking up the assist.
And you can catch the D napping when you make a strong pass like that in transition.
And you look at both of these teams, some great depth out there.
And with the amount of games that can be played in such a short period, depth is key for these teams. No surprise to see these rosters have the success they've had.
Diaz off the mark. MP down low, makes it off the glass.
He's seeing the court like a pro today.
And his teammates know it. If they stay active and find the open spot on the floor, he will find them.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
Substitution.
And so Union Elite has it here. It's a 3-point game. Back to Mitchell. And he lobs it up. And that one's good. It's Diaz.
Great passing by the offense. Coaches love to see that kind of unselfish play.
On the wing, Brock. Back to MP. Kicks it out to Brock. MP. Diaz covering. Pass to Callahan. Brock. MP with the look. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Boy, what a battle it's been between these two stars. Harris and MP both doing a great job of finding their shots.
Absolutely. You can see that they know their teams are depending on them for offense. You wonder how long they can shoulder the load like that.
To the left wing. And here's Diaz from the arc. And Callahan pulls it down. He's all alone. And the dunk by MP.
Oh man, who says a point guard should look to pass first? Not when you can finish like this fella.
He wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
No, siree. That's one he'll always take himself. And right, he should. You can't pass on that kind of fun out there.
The High Fly is leading. And he floats it in for the easy deuce. Credit the assist on that one.
And plays like that show you what a skilled Passer he is.
2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they can use the clock to their advantage.
They really need to make an adjustment here.
Agreed. Nothing is working.
Here's the high flyers. MP outside. Floats one, and he lays it up and in.
And they get a little more breathing room on the scorecard with that make.
And if they can string together a few more possessions like that, this lead could really open up.
Kicks it to Walker. Misses the three. On the wing, it's MP. Out of bounds, it goes to Union Elite. Union Elite trails. Here's Kolish. Pass to Harris. Kolish covered by Mills. Shot clock at 5. Connects it from downtown. It doesn't take a lifelong scout to understand why Harris is a blue chip prospect. He has the ability to get it done on offense.
And what is so great about Harris is that he can attack the rim from multiple levels. That's almost required for primary option big men these days. And Harris is a perfect fit for that kind of role.
Pass to Bullock. There's Walker. Beyond the arc. Pulled in by Casey. And here's MP. Al-Madawi. And it's off from 3-point range. Back to Kolish. Out to the right wing. To the middle. And he jams it down with authority.
Excellent execution there off the pick.
And when you give him that half step, he's going to take care of the rest.
And after that, punishing at the rim.
And the high flyers making a change here. MP inside. Diaz covering. MP banked in off the glass.
That is exactly why you don't leave your feet until the shooter elevates. He went for the pump fake, hook, line, and sinker.
Now here's Diaz. From 14 feet out. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
In a momentous moment, Harris, star power, we're watching it rise. Steadies himself to compete in the clutch.
And he has been feeling it all game. His shot is falling from everywhere he puts it up.
Diaz with it. It's Harris at the high post. Govs there. And here are the high flyers now. A 6-point lead. And it's in there.
They've been so efficient on offense here in the second half.
And since the break, these two teams have completely different shooting charts.
And here's Harris. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
It's so easy to see why Harris is so highly regarded. He can get the orange in the hoop.
MP with the look. Lays it up and banks it in.
They weren't very efficient in the first half, but they really picked up the tempo here. The shots that weren't falling earlier are finally finding the bottom of the bucket.
Harris with it. Govs there. Mitchell outside. Bird on the wing. Good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to 5.
You could tell, you could read his lips from here. Bird was saying, give me the ball.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
Third personal foul.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Mitch Mitchell. First personal foul.
And that's an intentional foul.
Lune Diaz. Fourth personal foul.
And it's Diaz with the foul. And so he's picked up the final foul, and he'll have to sit out the rest of this one.
Substitution. Union.
On defense, Union Elite. MP with the rock. Mitchell covering. And they double up MP. O'Neal. Pass to Gov. Inside. And now they decide to intentionally foul.
Brendan Harris. First.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was one they really wanted. He's got one more, though.
Liam.
And the second of two is good. And that'll increase their lead to 6. Now a timeout called by Union Elite.
They've still got a little time to play with, so a 3 and a quick foul could make things interesting.
But they're going to need some help any way you cut it. They'll be hoping for some missed free throws at the other end.
For 3, it's Mitchell. Hauled in by High Flyers. And they go to the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. At the line.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. That one's off as well, missing both. Now a timeout called by Union Elite.
I think a 2-point bucket doesn't do them much good here.
Yeah, agreed. I think their only shot is a 3 and then an immediate foul.
They need to score quickly.
Yeah, there's no time to waste.
The 3 from Harris. The shot that time, not on target. And now we've got an intentional foul.
First personal foul. At the line for the High Flyers.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's an 8-point game. Now a timeout called by Union Elite. What do you think here, guys?
I hope they're coming up with something special in that huddle because they need it.
This is a tricky situation, to say the least.
Here's Kolish. Knocks down the 3.
Kevin Kolish.
And that's an intentional foul.
Drew Rock. Third personal foul. At the line for the High Flyers.
He hits the first one, and that'll increase their lead to 6. And so he drops both of them. And now it's a 7-point game. So the High Flyers win this one.
An impressive performance from the High Flyers in this one. You have to credit MP. He was an instrumental part.
My man MP. That's what I'm talking about, man.
Thanks, Mr. Kelly. Hey, I told you you couldn't guard me.
Well, look, I just got the word, and you, my friend, are going to the All-Star Showcase.
Really?
That's right, that's right. So I'm gonna need one more performance just like that one.
Oh, I definitely got you, Mr. Kelly. I'm about to be the MVP of that All-Star game.